Okay, now I don't work for Roland, I never have done, although I must admit back in 1980 I bought my first piece of Roland gear. It was a CR8000 drum machine, and of course most of you know the difference between a drummer and a drum machine. With a drum machine one only has to punch the information in once. So I was a huge fan of the Roland gear back then. Then I ended up working in a music shop in Cheltenham, Ray Electricals, and we asked if we could become Roland gear stockists. As I say, I've been a fan of Roland gear ever since the early 80s, 1980. So this is the Roland FR3. I've been playing these V accordions. They're made in Italy. I would say now for about 17 years. To me, they're just fantastic machines. They are incredibly light. They are just so light. And that is perhaps their only drawback, is that for people that are used to having the weight, particularly in the left hand, of the bellows and the weight of the reeds in the left hand, it feels strange. If anybody's played an electric piano, even if it's got touch sensitivity, if the keys aren't weighted, it doesn't feel the same. The keys here, plastic, very light. But once you get used to it, it's an awesome piece of kit. I've plugged it in already. It plugs in at the bottom here via that main socket there, as you can see, and you normally hook it under the back pad to keep it from coming out. So when you first switch on, numbers appear on the top display there. I'm going to strap it on and run through how we then operate this machine. So basically we have inside this accordion are the modelling of 10 accordions. So the numbers that first appear up on the screen, 448, and that's just saying that it's that's to do with the left hand buttons and what we've got on the right hand. So it's number 4 of the left hand coupler and the right hand. So to set it up, we press the set button here, the blue set button, and it says set. At the moment it's flashing set 3. I can then change that to, let's go up. You have to do it within a certain time. So set, I'm going to change it to the German folk, which is this coupler button number 4. I say what you've got is you've got 10 accordions listed here: classic, jazz, Italian folk, German folk, French folk, Spanish folk, Bandonian, Alpine, Cajun, Tex-Mex. And each of those different accordions then has 10 couplers. So you select which accordion you want first. I'm going to select the German folk, so I press set. It flashes ST3, change it to that one. It's now saying ST4 on the top there. It's upside down, but well, actually it's changed back to 448, but we are now in the set 4. I can then select a coupler, for example, number 6 here, musette. And we have a really nice musette sound. I'm just going to adjust the balance between the bass and the treble here. The volume control is here, and the here we have sordina mute, which is the same as putting it into cassotto. We'll come on to that in a minute. But basically here is the German 3-voice, or is it? Because we're on the coupler number 6 here, which is your 3-voice musette, one of the buttons is in grey. By switching between this coupler number 6, there we go. Now we've got the 3-voice musette. Switch it back off again, we're back to 2-voice musette. On the left hand, now we can just use the normal accordion left hand, and you've got a selection of couplers, Starting at the 6 at the bottom. So we've got 6, let's say it's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But of course, most people using this would want to use some sort of electronic bass. So if I press the bottom 3 couplers together, I can now choose an orchestral sound. So I'm going to press those 3 together and number 1. Now I've got my acoustic bass sound. So that was pressing the 3 at the bottom to engage the mode of setting the orchestral sound, and number 1 at the top. So it's just switched off. So I press the 3 at the bottom, the light comes on the screen, press 1. Now I'm in the, as I say, the acoustic bass. If I pressed, that was number 1. If I press number 2 now, cello, I can go number 3, bass, number 4, fretless bass, five, pick bass, tuba, and acoustic bass. Let's see, for my purposes, I tend to use the double bass sound. Now for the chords, so if those 3 buttons are for the bass, these 3 buttons here, and you can actually see where it says, you select them and you can select chord sound. So I will go for number 3, which is a guitar. As I say, we've got the sordina, which is a bit of a mute, which would be more effective on some of the single reeds. But I think we're all ready now for the gay Gordons. Okay, on the bottom of the keyboard here, there's a reverb setting, a chorus setting, a metronome. Then there's the ability to engage the other sounds along the bottom here, the orchestra sounds. So for example, trombone, the clarinet, harmonica, very good. The organs, excellent. Jazz organ. And you can add tremolo. Just by pressing the button again, you switch between tremolo on and off. Same for the blues organ. These can be combined together. I must admit, I don't tend to do that. The flute. Let's go to the flute. Flute's very nice. Let's go back to the accordion sounds, because that's mainly what this for me, this is what this is about. It's about the accordion sounds. So going through, for example, the Italian folk sounds, the Italian accordion sounds, if we go Italian folk, we've got the single reed, bassoon, 2 reeds, sub-octave and normal, double octave, the organ, the sub-octave and the super-octave, master, I say the musette, which is switchable. This is quite nice. This is the 3-voice musette plus the super-octave. If I do that, that'll switch it on. So basically it's allowing you to select between a 4-voice and a 5-voice. And then we've got the normal reed and super octave. Just the single reed. So we can put the cassotto on. Just take some of the brightness away. And then of course we've got the piccolo reed, single reed. Which I say when combined with the musette, it's great. Must let you hear this. This did impress me. If we go to the French folk and select the musette, very nice. But when you select the 2 reeds, very, very etc. Sounds very, very much like the French musette. As I say, I've been playing these for many years now. I think they're absolutely fantastic machines. Of course, the main advantage is you've got a headphone socket. So it's like a joke I once saw of a couple, and the husband is just about to start playing his accordion, and the wife says to me, "Now, just before you begin, could we agree on a safe word in case I need you to stop?" So anyway, no problem with that. Just pop the headphones on. Anyway, that's the Roland. As I say, there are more than 100 accordion sounds, because you can switch between the 2-voice tremolo and the 3-voice musette on buttons number 6, on coupler 6 and 7. Plus you've got your 10 orchestral sounds here, which can be combined with the accordion sounds. And on the left hand, of course, you've got your standard accordion sounds, which I can just switch that one off, and now we're back to. I must admit, I prefer the sweetness of the acoustic bass and the guitar chords. Cheers, catch you soon, bye for now.